Hello and welcome to my first game review, and this is going to be of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for the Sega Genesis, released in 1994. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is a show released in 1993 about these teenagers, Jason, Trini, Billy, Kimberly, Zach, and later Tommy, who are all trained karate. They have been recruited by an intergalactic being known as Zordon and his robot Alpha 5. Together, they are the Power Rangers, superheroes who can call in robots named Zord and transform into the Megazord. They will stop the evil forces of Rita Repulsa and her minions. This was the most popular series of its time and is still popular to this day. The Power Rangers has had many different shows over the years and is still running today with the recent release of Dino Charge. A year after the show aired, Sega and Banpresto made a fighting game based on the show, called Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, of course. The game starts at Rita's castle, where she is cooking another plan to destroy Earth. The game then is based on the episode Green with Evil, as she makes Tommy one of her own Rangers, the Green Ranger. The Power Rangers break the Sword of Darkness, which is controlling Tommy, and Tommy joins the team. Later, the game takes story of Doomsday episode, and Rita gives Goldar, her second-in-command, his own Zord, which he uses to fight the Megazord. The Power Rangers, after beating him, turn into the Ultra Zord and attack Rita's castle. The Earth is at peace, and the game ends. Now, the graphics are pretty good, and some pictures are cut out from the show, and they look really nice on the Genesis. The handmade sprites are really good as well, and what's really good is that even though with most of these Power Rangers games, the Power Rangers are all based on the same template, they look different, which is a good thing. Each has their own weapon, and the monsters look pretty much like the show, which is a good thing, a very good thing. The Dragon Zord and Megazord look awesome, so does the Green Ranger. The Green Ranger is the most different from the Power Rangers, seeing how he has the armor and stuff, which I like that they didn't forget that they paid attention to every single detail, and the morphing sequences aren't the best, they don't have the best graphics, but it's Genesis, so what do you expect? This isn't 32X or anything. So pretty much the graphics are, like, pretty good, as I said before, and I think that these are some of the best graphics on Genesis. Well, maybe not the best, but they're really well done. The music in this game is decent, it's okay. And even though they have the Power Rangers theme, of course, I didn't really hear any songs that were from the actual TV show. More original tracks and stuff like that. Lots of tracks repeat themselves sometimes, which can get a little annoying. But other than that, the music is pretty good, even though it's not from the TV show itself, or at least I don't think it is. Except for the Power Rangers theme. The sound is pretty good on the Genesis. And, I mean, it's good Genesis music, but it might not be good Power Rangers music, because there's no really Power Rangers music, which makes it decent. Not the best, but decent. The gameplay is pretty good, and it's kind of like Street Fighter, but there is a slight difference. First of all, the C button is not used at all, which kind of shocked me. There's only 2 buttons, but you can use special moves and things like that. But you can jump by pressing up, kind of like some other fighting games. I don't know which ones to reference at this time. But so it's pretty much like your basic Street Fighter clone. But you know what, that's okay. Street Fighter clones are nice, and I always enjoy a good Street Fighter clone. I always enjoy a good Street Fighter game. And it's pretty cool if you want to. There's also a 2-player battle mode, which I don't have any footage of, because no one else is here to play with me at all. The cutscenes are nicely done. And the Megazord looks nice, the Dragon Zord looks nice, and pretty much the gameplay is good, the sound is decent. This game is it's decent, really, kind of like the show. It's bad, but it's decent. I'm not saying this game is bad, because it's good, and you should get it. You should emulate it, buy it, or whatever you're going to do. You should play this game. Sadly, it's not on a virtual console anywhere, so, I mean, why would it be? But, it's pretty good game. I would give this game a 7 out of 10.